So it's kind of late for this message, but it was the plan. Basically, the things I've learned from my father, and it was supposed to be posted on Father's Day, but decided to do it later. Since everyone's going to post about Father's Day on Father's Day, I'm going to do it at a different time. One of the things I learned from my father is critique. He's extremely critical. Extremely critical. And as a kid, I didn't understand why. And I didn't think that it came from a place of love and appreciation and protection. And as a result, I always took it the wrong way. You know what I mean? I didn't always get the I'm proud of yous, I love yous, I care about you, you did great here. It's always what can be done to make it better, what you need to do to improve. The emphasis on working hard, and that was like a big one. Big one. And my father is somebody that does more than he speaks. He doesn't talk much, like me in many ways. I will not speak up if I don't have anything important to say, or if you're not in my immediate circle, family, or people that I truly care about. I will not speak. Period. So for me to like speak a lot, it means I have something important to say, or it's people that I trust. But anyways, extremely critical. And for the longest time, I didn't understand. But growing up, I understand why it was so important. I wouldn't be the person that I am today if it wasn't for that. And I'm truly appreciative of that. Part of the reason I want to talk about this is because we just live in a watered down generation. You cannot tell the truth. People get too defensive. People get too in their feelings. People think every time you voice something or you have concerns and you have things you need to say that are honest, it's taken out of context. I'm not understanding why. And it's something I struggled with when I was younger, but I was younger and I was ignorant. Which is why I'm going to say this. If it's from people you don't know or strangers, it shouldn't really matter like that. But if it's from people that care and love you, maybe you should take into account because they really do care. It's not an attack towards you. It's not something to say you're less than what you are. And I wish the truth wasn't received that way. And this is something I learned from my father especially. It was very critical. Very critical. And as a result, it forced me to always seek that approval type of thing. And it forced me to always work hard for what I want. And it's instilled in me. It's not going to end. Despite of how far I go, the work continues. There's always going to be something new to expand on, to chase, whatnot. And that's a truly important skill to acquire. Being able to receive criticism and be able to use it to better your life and yourself. And in this generation, it's just gotten so bad, everybody gets trophies. But in real life, it's not the case. Real life is going to kick you so far down into the ground if you don't have this mindset. And my father, in his place of work, there's just too much jealousy, too much envy, overqualified for this position, and seeing individuals not even close to what he's doing being praised, being appreciated. But he's somebody that would just take it to the chin, keep working until his opportunity comes. That's what I saw, and I feel like it took a toll on him. But he taught me, despite of what's happening, despite what people think, despite what people say, the only thing you can control is how hard you work, how you receive the criticism, how you receive it not happening now. That's something I truly learned to this day, and I truly appreciate it. I wanted to voice this to the individuals out there that feel that the people around them saying something to you to maybe critique, it's not attacking you, it's helping you. If it's from strangers, that's a different story. But if it's from people you love, there's most likely something in what they're saying that could be true, that you may need to look into. You don't want to take it a negative way. For the longest time, I didn't understand, but now I do. Now I do. And as a result, I'm thankful. And I'm truly sorry for not seeing it sooner. Really. But I just wanted to voice that. So take this. I hope it gives you perspective. I hope it makes you think a little bit. The people around you that tell you certain things is because they care. It's because they want to see you succeed. It's not because they want to take away your freedom. It's not because they want to diminish you. But life is a reality check outside of school. School is not real life. Outside of school, when things happen, things will be coming at you from all angles and all speeds. And the worst thing that can happen to a person is being hit by reality. And receiving criticism is a dose of reality. You don't want to trust individuals that only tell you how good you are, how good you look. Those types of individuals are around because they want something from you. They're trying to manipulate you by making you feel good all the time. If they cannot do both, reinforce to you the great things that you're doing and the great things that you are, but also be able to voice when things are wrong, run. Run as fast as possible. Because there needs to be both. It needs to be both. Anyways, I'll leave the message of this. Hopefully somebody listens and it provides a bit of context. But I truly appreciate my father especially for this. Because he was always the critical one. And we never understood why. We never understood why. I wanted to speak on this on Father's Day, but instead we'll fast forward and post it later. But I digress.